Krishna श्रील अभयचरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्री प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। गुरुवर्या शिरसि धृत्वा शक्त्यावेश स्वरूपिणे हरे कृष्णेति मंत्रेण पाश्चात्य प्राच्यतारिणे। गौर श्री रूप सिद्धांत सरस्वती निषेविणे राधा कृष्ण पदाम्भोजौ भृंगाय गुरवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृन्दावनेश्वरी राधा कृष्णो वृन्दावनेश्वरः जीवने निधने नित्यं राधा कृष्ण गतिर्मम। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। On behalf of our revered founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Abhay Charanarinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, and the leadership of ISKCON Atlanta, we welcome each and every one of you personally for our weekly Sunday Feast Festival. Thank you for being here. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. The topic for today is doing everything first class for Kṛṣṇa. So, first class. Prabhupada always said everything should be first class, isn't it? The books should be printed first class. The kirtan should be first class. The temples should be first class. The deity worship should be first class. Prabhupada always said everything should be first class. Why? Because we are doing it for the Supreme Lord. We are doing it for Kṛṣṇa. So everything should be first class. So here is a little acronym to define what is first class. This is not based on any Shastra. This is just whatever thoughts came. So first class. F means it should be done favorably. Favorably for Kṛṣṇa. Whatever we are doing, it is for Kṛṣṇa's pleasure. Samsiddhim haritoshanam. Kṛṣṇa should be pleased. That is the bottom line. So everything should be favorable. Anukulyana Kṛṣṇa. It should be anukul, favorable for Kṛṣṇa. Not anukul for us necessarily. What is favorable for Kṛṣṇa? I means a devotee does everything with intelligence. You know what Prabhupada said about that? Very nice statement that Srila Prabhupada made. Srila Prabhupada says that we should surrender. But surrender with intelligence. Surrender with intelligence. So whatever we do, we have to do it intelligently. R. Whatever we do, we should do it with a sense of ownership, responsibility. This, I own this. I have to do this. So we should do it with a sense of responsibility. S. We should do it sincerely. It is sincerity that really matters. Kṛṣṇa sees our sincerity. Sincerity of purpose. What did Srila Prabhupada say? That we should be sincere, we should be serious, and we should be without ulterior motives. Srila Prabhupada writes like that in the Purana. So we should do it sincerely. And Srila Prabhupada emphasized on cleanliness. Have all of you signed up for the ISKCON connection emails that come? They came today. Every devotee should sign up for those ISKCON connection emails. You get updates about what's happening in our ISKCON family. So the email came today. And every time they share some news. In Atlanta, Georgia, there was a Rath Yatra. So that will be the news. There was a New York Rath Yatra. So today, and then they will always post some letter of Srila Prabhupada that Prabhupada wrote to one of his disciples or well-wisher. So in today's letter you can read, Prabhupada emphasizes cleanliness. Prabhupada said everything should be clean because we are doing it for Kṛṣṇa. So T means tidy, neat and tidy. Then C, first class. C means we should do it consistently. Our acharyas say, Kṛṣṇa Govinda. Our acharyas say, Hare Krishna. I hope this doesn't happen consistently. So C means consistent. So consistently, Prabhupada says that we should not be like the flash of a lightning. Suddenly enlightened and then it's gone. Prabhupada says we have to be like the sun. Steady. Prabhupada says that the intelligence of Dhritarashtra was like the flashing of a lightning. He would hear some instructions from Vidur. Oh, yes. I should not be partial towards my own sons. I should be fair to the Pandavas. And then Duryodhana will come, talk his father out of it. So gone. Prabhupada says our intelligence should not be like that. We should be steady, not flickering. So consistent. Then we have to do it bhajatam priti purvakam. We have to do it with love. Whatever we do, we have to do it with love. Once, I was sharing yesterday, Srila Prabhupada was sitting in a temple and different devotees had come. Now some devotees were book distributors, hardcore book distributors. Some were temple pujaris. Some were leaders. They were going into different cities and building temples there. Some were preachers, some were making life members, some were fundraisers, some were just foot soldier devotees doing everyday services in ISKCON. So different devotees were sitting. Some of them were housewives, simple Vaishnavis. And all these devotees were sitting, and one devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, what we can do to make you happy? What service makes you the most happy? What service pleases you the most? Now please think of the situation. There are devotees with different talents and different abilities. A book distributor will expect Prabhupada to say, I'll be happy if you distribute my books. Someone who is a project leader, manager, they will expect Prabhupada will say, if you build nice temples. Someone like His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj would think, if you make 10-15 brahmacharis every week, then I will be happy. So different devotees were expecting different answers from Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, what will make you the most happy? And Prabhupada said, if you love Krishna. That's all. If you love Krishna. All services are important. All services are important, but at the heart of it is that we have to do it bhajatam priti purvakam. We have to do it with love. So L stands for whatever we do, we have to do it lovingly. A, we should also do it artistically. If we can do it lovingly, I may say, Chitravirya Prabhu, with love, I am going to make a garland for Madan Mohan. Chitravirya Prabhu will say, Prabhuji, the temple is closed. Let the Matajis who are expert at it, let them do it. Because it has to be done artistically also. I will not know where to put which flower. So it has to be done with love, but it has to be done artistically also. It's an art. Her Grace Yamuna Devi wrote a book, Lord Krishna's Cuisine, how to cook for Krishna, as she was personally taught by Srila Prabhupada. And she said that cooking for Krishna is an art, it's an absorption, it's a meditation. When you're cooking, Prabhupada will say, hey, don't talk, just focus, you're cooking for Krishna. Put your love in that. So it has to be done lovingly, it has to be done artistically. And S, it should be done skillfully also. We should be competent. If I say, BBT, make me the Sanskrit editor. I don't know any Sanskrit. I just know a little English and Hindi. So it has to be done skillfully. We should have the competence and the skill to do some service. And S means it should not be done for fame, adoration, respect. It should be done selflessly. Then it is first class. So favorably for Krishna, it should be done with intelligence, responsibly, sincerely, tidily, consistently, lovingly, artistically, skillfully, and selflessly. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Okay, let's go. So we'll discuss each of them separately now. Doing everything favorably. Srila Rupa Goswami has given the definition. There are certain definitions that we should memorize. Srila Rupa Goswami has given the definition of pure devotion. Pure devotional service, unalloyed devotional service. And all of us should memorize this verse. It appears in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is written by Srila Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, but it is quoted many times by Srila Prabhupada in the purports, and it appears in Chaitanya Charitamrita also. So who knows this verse? Oh sorry, I have already displayed. Anya Bhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karma Ādi Anavratam Anukullena Krishnanu Shilanam Bhaktir Uttama. What is Uttama Bhakti? What is pure devotion? Anya Abhilashita Shunya. Shunya means zero. Anya Abhilasha means other desires. Pure devotion is completely free from any other desire. That by doing this, I will be acknowledged. By doing this, people will glorify me. They will think I am a very advanced devotee. That is not pure bhakti then. Because we have other desires to be fulfilled from that service. So it should be Anya Abhilasha Shunya. Jnana Karma Ādi Anavratam. It should be free from Jnana Kand and Karma Kand. Jnana Kand means desire for liberation. yes, I will do bhakti, but then I should not have to take birth in this material world again. I should get liberation. Well, that is also a material desire. Because you don't want to suffer, that's why you want liberation. What does Mahaprabhu teach us? Mama janmani janmanishware bhavatat bhaktir ahetuki. Krishna, you can give me repeated births in this world, but I just want to serve. So, jnana, karma, adi, anavratam. Karma means by doing this, I should get some material result. I should get enjoyment, I should get facilities. That is also material desire. Srila Haridas Thakur, when he liberated that lady, Lakshahira, who came at night, 3 nights she came, she was sent by Ramchandra Khan. She was a very healthy, a very wealthy lady. She had amassed a lot of wealth through her profession. And when Srila Haridas Thakur gave her Diksha, we are supposed to give Dakshina, Guru Dakshina to the Guru. So she was willing to give all her wealth to Srila Haridas Thakur. Srila Haridas Thakur said that the holy name is giving me everything. I don't need anything. You go distribute all your wealth to the Vaishnavas. Because your wealth has been earned through illicit means. It is not pure wealth. You just distribute it to the temples, to the Vaishnavas, give it away in charity. Only keep one white sari and shave your hair and come to me. So she shaved her head, gave away everything in donation to the Vaishnavas, only wore one white sari and came. And Srila Haridas Thakur said that now you sit here and you serve Tulsi Maharani and you can stay in my ashram. Instead of taking something from her, Haridas Thakur gave the only little kutir, bhajan kutir that he had, his ashram, and a Tulsi plant. He gave her. He said, you sit, you chant, you be here, peacefully live, and Krishna Matirastu. May your mind always be with Krishna. And Srila Haridas Thakur himself left from that place. So renounced. He did not take anything from his disciple. So Anya Bharata Shunyam, Jnana Karma Adi Anavatam, and Anukulyana Krishna. It should be favorable to Krishna. Krishna should be pleased. When we do Abhishek, the water should be a little warm. Not giving a cold bath to Krishna. It should be warm. What will be nice? Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj, one of the senior most disciples of Srila Prabhupada, he was already in his 40s when he joined. One of the older disciples of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj from Bhuvaneshwar, Puri area. So everybody knows he came in a family of devotees. They were all descendants of Srila Narottam Das Thakur's preaching. They preached in Orissa, Bengal, so in that line. And in Gadaigiri, how many of you have been to Gadaigiri? Even I have not been, it's my desire to go there someday. So there is a deity of Gopal. And that deity was the Ishtadev for Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj. So once somebody donated a big, like a dozen bananas to Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj. And Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj brought those bananas to the Gopalji temple and gave to his brother, who was the pujari. And he said, brother, I got this donation, bananas, you can offer them to Gopalji. And Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj left to Bhuvaneshwar. Few days later he came back to Gadaigiri and he was taking darshan of Gopalji, and Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj saw that there was mucus coming out of the nose of Gopalji. Chitralila Prabhu, have you ever noticed like that? Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj could, you know Gaura Govind Maharaj? Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj could see there was mucus coming out of Gopalji's nose. So he called his brother. His name was Ghanshyam. Ghanshyam, did you give all the bananas to Gopalji at the same time, simultaneously? He said, yes, brother, you told me to offer, I offered all of them. He said, oh, Murk, what a fool. You offered all the bananas at one time. The Gopalji ate all the bananas. If you ate so many bananas at one time, you are going to catch a cold. Hare Baba. Hare No, Srila Gaura Govind Maharaj didn't slap. He said, you should take 1 or 2 bananas, put honey, because honey is hot. Banana is cold. You put honey and then you should offer Gopalji. Then he will not fall sick. And then he told a special recipe to give a medicine to Gopalji so that his mucus will go away. Favorable. It should be favorable for Krishna, whatever we do. What is this? Where does this verse come from? This line? Which scripture? Bhagavad Gita. Which chapter? Who says it? is the motto of a devotee. What is the motto of a devotee? Karishye vachanam tava. In the end, after hearing the entire Bhagavad Gita, Arjun tells Lord Krishna, Nashta moha smritir labdha. All my misgivings are gone, my confusion, bewilderment is gone. Now I am firmly situated and now I will do what you say. Karishye vachanam tava. I didn't want to fight, but because you are saying, I am going to fight. Because fighting was favorable for Krishna's desire. Krishna wanted Arjun to destroy the people who were against the true religion. And he wanted to establish Yudhishthira Maharaj as the king. That was Krishna's plan. Arjun's plan was, why should I kill my cousins, my Gurudev, my grandfather? Better I take sannyas. That was Arjun's plan. But Krishna had his own plans. And Arjun is a devotee. Devotee means one who bows down before the desire of Krishna. We may have our understanding, we may have our idea, but when Krishna says something, we will do that because it is favorable for Krishna. Karishya vachanam tava. I will do as you say. It's very beautiful. In the Christian faith, the prayer is, let thy will be done. It's a very beautiful prayer. Let thy will be done. And when we have a relationship with God, when we know what God wants, the devotee in that relationship, as a servitor, says, I will do thy will. Karishya vachanam tava. I will do what you want me to do. So that is favorable to Krishna. Chitravidya Prabhu will give a rasgulla to someone who tells where this verse, this line comes from and who wrote it. Jai Ho. Prabhuji, please. Naam Ras Mataji ko rasgulla dijiye. This is Jalduta diary of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada wrote this amazing line as he was coming all alone in a cargo ship, not even a passenger ship, cargo ship from India to America. He had never traveled abroad, almost 70 years old. He celebrated his 69th birthday on the ship. Prabhupada wrote this. Ani acho jadi Prabhu amare nachade. Oh my dear Krishna, when he saw the Boston skyline, Prabhupada wrote this. After reaching the shores of America, that, oh Krishna, from Seva Kunj, Vrindavan, from Radha Damodar temple, you have brought me here to Paschatya Desh, the Western world. Eve Ugrasthane, this Ugrasthan, this place where there is mode of passion and ignorance, you have brought me here. Krishna, you really brought me here? You brought me here, Ani Acho. You have brought me to this Western world. Okay, now that you have brought me here, Krishna, now make me dance. Make me dance the way you want me to dance. You want me to live in the Bowery? I will live in the Bowery. In the middle of the night, you want an 18-year-old American boy on LSD to attack me with a knife? So be it. Whatever you want. You want me to wash the plates of the hippies? Cook for the hippies? Clean up after the hippies? So be it. Whatever you want, Krishna. I am your puppet. Please sing after me. Ani acho jadi Prabhu amare nachate. Nachao, nachao Prabhu, nachao se mate. Ani acho jadi Prabhu amare nachate. Nachao, nachao Prabhu, nachao se mate. If Krishna asks, how you want to dance? Kashtera putali jatha nachao se mate. Nachao, nachao Prabhu, nachao se mate. Puppet. Kashtera putali jatha nachao se mate. Nachao, nachao Prabhu, nachao se mate. Completely surrendered, Prabhupada. Completely surrendered to his Gurudev and to Krishna's will. Whatever you want. Once Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj came to Radha Gopinath Mandir in Bombay. And all of us were sitting, Gauranga Prabhu and all were sitting. Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj was speaking about Srila Prabhupada. And he asked Gauranga Prabhu, Gauranga Prabhu, you know how it feels? 69-year-old man who has no disciples abroad. He has no experience of travel. He has never sat on an airplane in his life. He has no money. He has no family, no contacts. He doesn't have any credit card, international credit card or something. Nothing. He's coming to this foreign country at the age of 69, suffering heart attacks. Can you imagine how it must be feeling? And Gaurav did like this. Srila Bhakti said, no, you don't know. None of you know how it feels. You will not know until you are 69 years old. Hare Krishna. When the body gets old, when you have to wear glasses to read suddenly, your joints hurt. You cannot hear that well. What did he say? The body gets weaker and weaker every year. So we have to really be extremely grateful for Srila Prabhupada's sacrifice. He was really Krishna's puppet. So that is being favorable to Krishna. Second is intelligently. Whatever we do, we should do it with intelligence. In Ramayana, there is a story where Hanumanji was flying to Lanka, jumping over the ocean to Lanka. 3 obstacles came. Who knows the 3 obstacles? Yes, one is Surasa, Rakshasi, Mainak Parvat, and who was the demoness who represents envy, because she held on to the shadow of Hanumanji and swallowed Hanumanji. Yes, Simhika. These 3 obstacles. So Surasa had a benediction from Lord Brahma that whoever came in front of her when she was hungry, she would be able to devour that person. So she said, Hanumanji, you have come, I am going to eat you. Hanumanji became big. She became bigger. Hanumanji became bigger. She became even bigger. Hanumanji became very small. Went inside the mouth and came. He said, Brahma's benediction is fulfilled. I entered your mouth. Now please let me go. Sita ji is crying. Then Lord Ramchandra is crying. I have to unite them. Please let me do my service. She said, you have my full blessings. Go. So devotees don't pick fights. We choose our battles. We don't waste time. So we should. One of my teachers at Emory once told me, if you have to pick a fight with somebody, talk to them about which school is better, or talk to them about religion. So people are ready to fight. But we should not fight. We should choose. Hare Krishna. We should choose our battles. It is meant to remind me that I have to be keep time. So we should choose our fights because we have a higher purpose in life. We should not waste time just squabbling and arguing with people. Intelligently. We have to do things intelligently. There is a story in Srimad Bhagavatam of Yayati Maharaj. Yayati Maharaj, he had 2 main wives. Anybody knows the names? Yayati Maharaj. Bhagavatam. Very good. Sharmishtha and Devyani. Sharmishtha was the daughter of the king, and Devyani was the daughter of Shukracharya. So she was the favorite wife. Because Yayati Maharaj was scared of Shukracharya's curse. So for many years they lived together, enjoying householder life. Then Yayati Maharaj realized, my God, hundreds of years have passed. I even borrowed youth from my youngest son after being cursed by Shukracharya for a mistake. His youngest son, Puru, he gave his youth. Nobody else agreed. He gave youth. I took my son's youth. Shamelessness. Hare Krishna. And I enjoyed by borrowing the youth of my youngest son. Thousands of years have passed. Same enjoyment. Puna charvita charvananam. Like chewing the chewing gum and somebody spits it out and you pick it up. There's some flavor. Somebody spits it out. Again, that is what we are doing. Lifetime after lifetime. Same. Ahar nidra bhai maithun. Eating, sleeping, mating and defending. Again and again and again and again. So Yayati Maharaj thought, my God, what have I done? Hundreds of years have passed. I have wasted my human life just in this bodily sense enjoyment. When will I get Krishna? When will I attain God? I need to stop this. But then he saw his wife was still attached. She was still with makeup and nice clothes, and she had a wardrobe and servants. So my wife is still, Devyani is still attached. How do I get her to serve Krishna? He says, let me tell her a story. One day he told his wife Devyani, Devyani, come sit. I want to tell you a story. Everybody likes that? When somebody calls and says, come sit, I'll tell you a story. Yes, Patidev, please tell me, my dear husband, tell me a story. Yes. Once there was a he-goat and there was a she-goat. And it tells the story of a he-goat and she-goat. How they came together, how they enjoyed, same thing, again and again, and the whole life was gone and they became old. She said, wait a second. Prabhu, that's our story. Yes. Let's go and chant Hare Krishna. So this is called intelligent preaching. Now tell me from the 4th canto, another example of, yes, Prabhu. Shilpa Narad Muni, the most expert preacher. Prachini Pari was attached. So he told the allegorical story of Puranjan. How Puranjan gets attached to his partner, and then in the next life he becomes a woman. So like that. Whoever we think about, that's what we will become. We think of a deer, we become Bharat Maharaj. We think of a woman, we become Puranjani. Yam yam vapi smaran bhav. So we have to be careful. So this intelligent preaching is the sign of a devotee. Whatever we do it with intelligence. Srila Prabhupada preached to young boys and girls. Because Prabhupada knew, if these young students, they become devotees, they can do a lot of service, and their parents also will become devotees. Then the parents will go to Mayapur now to leave their body. This is the intelligent preaching. His Holiness Hridayananda Goswami Maharaj was telling that in Alachua, Srila Prabhupada came from the University of Florida, and one reporter asked that we see Swamiji in your programs there are a lot of students. Why is that so? You are an old man. Why there are young students who should be studying in college? Why are they attending your programs? Prabhupada said the International Society for Krishna Consciousness is a spiritual university. Students are supposed to be in the university. So that is intelligent preaching. Oh, you will love this. Yesterday was the Vyasa Puja of His Grace Srimad Vaisheshika Prabhu, ISV. And he told me this story when he came to Atlanta. Amazing story. Our Shikimati Prabhu will go in ecstasy. Here it is. This is Chicago airport story. So Srimad Vaisheshika Prabhu was telling me that we would go to different airports, Atlanta airport, Detroit airport, Chicago airport, and we would distribute Bhagavad Gitas back to what it finds in Prabhupada's books. And it was a very successful program at the airports because people have money at the airport and they buy. But there was a problem. Not the police. That's another problem. But there was one more problem. People would buy Bhagavad Gita, sometimes just charmed by the book distributors like Shikimati Prabhu. Because they are charmed. And they say, oh, okay, here's a donation, I'll take the Bhagavad Gita. And then there is something called as buyer's remorse. Oh, what did I buy? This is some Hindu book. Why did I buy? Why did I spend $5? They would trash it. Every day, hundreds of Bhagavad Gitas were sold, and hundreds of Bhagavad Gitas were trashed in the airport trash bins. Hare Krishna. Srimad Vaisheshika Prabhu was saying, you are thinking what to do. We have to distribute books, but people are disrespecting Bhagavad Gita. So these amazing devotees, like His Grace Shikimati Prabhu, what they did was, they collaborated with the janitors of the airport. Just like in California, you recycle a trash can, what is it called? Those disposable Coca-Cola cans. You get 25 cents per can. Recycling. Like that. They set up a deal with the janitors at all the airports that you pick out the Bhagavad Gitas, dust them, make them nice, and bring them back to us. Whenever people trash, the Bhagavad Gitas, you bring them back to us. We will give you 25 cents per Bhagavad Gita. Now, if they bring 100, that's $25, a lot of money. So then, these janitors were only too happy with the deal. So they would bring all the Bhagavad Gitas that were trashed back to the book distributors, and they would just clean them and sell them again for $5. That same Bhagavad Gita has fetched $10 with 25 cents processing fee. This is called intelligence. This is called intelligence. Jai bhaje Kṛṣṇa, sai bada chatur. Time, where is Prabhuji? Just tell me when the time is up, because I will not be able to finish on time. So whenever we have to stop, 5:30? 5 more minutes, okay. So whatever we do, we have to do it responsibly. If we do something responsibly, we will be rewarded. And I'll give you an example, Shabri from Valmiki Ramayana. She belonged to the Shavar tribe, which was called Shabri. It's a tribe. So she was Antyaja. She was outside the 4 Varnas. Ashram. She was outside the Varnashram system. She was a tribal outcast in that orthodox society of Treta Yuga. Her Gurudev was Matanga Rishi. And Matanga Rishi, he attained perfection in his yoga. So one day he called all his disciples and said, I will take all of you to Vaikuntha today. We have all attained perfection in our yajna, in our puja. The Supreme Lord is very pleased with us, so we will all go to Vaikuntha. Imagine Gurudev comes and tells, okay, today they will go to Vrindavan. Kṛṣṇa is pleased with our 16 rounds, 4 regulating principles, let's go. So all the disciples were very happy, let's go, let's go. But Matanga Rishi said to Shabri, but you have to wait, you cannot come. Everybody will come, all the God brothers, God sisters will come, but you have to wait. She said, okay Gurudev, whatever you say. She thought maybe I am not qualified, I am after all a tribal woman. She said, okay Gurudev. Matanga Rishi said, I want you to stay here in the ashram and look after the upkeep of this ashram. Keep it clean, keep it nice. Sometime in the future, 2 young men will come, Ram and Lakshman. I want you to serve them with hospitality when they come, okay? That is your seva. So you wait here. Don't go anywhere. He didn't say how many years. He didn't tell a date. On this particular date, they will come. You wait indefinitely. So Shabri was so responsible. Every day she would wake up, go to Pampa Sarovar, take her bath. Then she would take very soft grass, not dry, hard grass. Soft grass she would take, and with her own hand she would weave 2 mats of soft green grass. She would clean the whole ashram, spick and span. Then she would go to the forest and pick flowers. She would spread flower petals on the entire road that led to the ashram. She would take leaves from the tree and make them into leaf cups. Bring fresh water from Pampa Sarovar and keep 2 cups. That when Ram and Lakshman come, I will give them water, I will give them an asan to sit. And she would keep the asan under a nice shady tree. Then she would make 2 plates from leaves. And she would go to the forest and pick the best fruits that were available in that season, on that day. She would wash those fruits in the water of Pampa Sarovar, make it very nice, make a fruit plate, and sit and wait. Bas, now they will come. She would be looking at the road. Today they will come, today they will come, today they will come. Imagine doing this every day for 365 days, for 100 years like that. Every day, same responsibility. Not that I have tried so many times, they don't come only. Now let them come, I'll see. Or I will delegate to somebody else. Probably some 2 princes might come, thoda dhyan dena, dekh lena. I am going. No. And she would not eat because they might come today. How can I eat before my guests? So every day she would observe a fast. Only after sunset, when nobody traveled in the forest, would she take some fruits, break her fast, and take a rest. Again, next morning, get up, same routine. This is called responsibility, enthusiasm. Shabri. And what happened? One day she is looking and she sees Ram and Lakshman walking towards her. The perfection of eyes to see Ram and Lakshman. Beautiful, their arms extending below their knees. Lotus-like big eyes extending almost to their ears. Beautiful bimba, red fruit-like lips, smiling at her, holding their chapabad, holding their bow and arrow. She had that darshan. As soon as she saw them, she got up, fell at their feet, made them sit. You know that pastime, how she, with love, she fed them. Showed the ashram. Ram said, I want to see Mata Rishi's ashram. And then Lord Ramchandra said, now I want to fulfill your desire. Ask for any desire. She could say, I want to be with both of you as your personal servant. Wherever you go in the forest, I will cook for you, I will look after you. I want to be Sita's servant, she could have said, Shabri. In Ramayana it is described, she said to Lord Ram, send me to the same place where my Guru is. I want to continue serving my Guru in the association of my God brothers and God sisters. It is because of my Guru that I have had your darshan. It is because of my Guru that I got to serve you. Such great good fortune is because of my Guru. How can I forget my Guru now that I have got you? Please send me to the place where my Guru is, wherever he is in Vaikuntha. I want to serve under his guidance. Chakshudana dilo jai, janme Prabhu say. We never become independent of our Gurudev. 1 minute is left. And we have 25 slides more. UPS overnight delivery. Unalloyed pure servant. UPS. We're talking about unalloyed bhakti, pure bhakti. What story is this? Which kid can tell me? UPS overnight delivery. Who did? Overnight mail delivery. Srimad Bhagavatam. Come on, no prasad. If you don't answer. Who did overnight mail delivery? Bolo, Prabhu ji ki Hari bol. Because of him there will be prasad. Next day marriage. Rukmini says Shishupal is coming next day. Oh Brahman, take this letter to Dwarka. To Kṛṣṇa. He has to come and save me. Overnight he went and gave the delivery. So this is called responsibility. And when we have a genuine desire to serve, Kṛṣṇa gives the power. From Vidarbha to Dwarka in the middle of the ocean. The power was given by Kṛṣṇa. Shweta Swarup Prabhu, we are ready when you are ready. You just tell me. What is this? The land is yours. Which book? No sweet dish if you don't tell. I'll build you a temple. Ye kahan hai? The land is yours. There's a chapter. Which book? Who said that? Very nice. Sudevi. Correct? Hare Krishna. Very nice Sudevi. Hari Bol. Who said this to Prabhupada? The land is yours. Hari Bol. Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Prabhupada was desperately wanting a land in Mayapur. But there were so many Muslims there who were not allowing Prabhupada to get land. They were creating politics, creating problems for Srila Prabhupada. Some devotees said Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami has no chance. First of all, he is not Bengali. He is not even Indian. He has got white skin. He doesn't speak Hindi. He doesn't speak Bengali. American is coming to buy land. They will increase the price 10 times. Take the money and not give. Or sell it to 2-3 people. Tum jagarte raho. No chance, they said. No chance. But Prabhupada had said that I want a land in Mayapur. He said, I will go. He went. Nobody knows what he did. He got everything properly signed, registered. Came to Calcutta. Prabhupada was having sleepless night, waiting. Prabhupada also had not slept. Came late at night. gave the papers and said, Prabhupada, the land is yours. Hari Bol. This is called a disciple. Very sincere, very responsible. Next is, we should do whatever we do with sincerity. Prabhu, stop. Shudha Prabhu? 5 minutes, okay. What is this pastime? 4 palmfuls of poha. Come on. Gujarati should know. Jagannath Krishna Prabhu. So Gujarati pastimes. Sudama from Porbandar. He wanted to go and meet Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is Dwarkadish. And he is a completely impoverished, indigent fellow. His dhoti, kurta, everything is kurta also chadar. Dhoti, chadar, torn, so many places. But wife said that Paramo Labho Kṛṣṇa Darshanam. Uttama Shloka Darshanam. Paramo Labho Uttama Shloka Darshanam. The greatest achievement of life is to take Darshanam Uttama Shloka Kṛṣṇa. So you go. He is your friend. You go. Wife was pushing. Said, okay, I will go. He was going. Wife said, Are, khali hath jaoge? You will go empty-handed? How you can go empty-handed? I will not send you empty-handed. Because when you go, Kṛṣṇa will ask, Bhabhi ji ne kya bheja? So she went to 4 neighbors and begged. And she got just broken rice. She did not even have a bag. So she just took a torn piece of cloth, put it 4 palmfuls, tied it, and gave it to her husband. Give this to Kṛṣṇa. Now Sudama, he had nothing for himself. Long journey, he has to walk. No food in his own stomach. He could have said, okay, 4 palmfuls, 2 palmfuls I will eat. 50-50. Vaisali, he owes me chana, which he did not give from the school days. No, he kept all 4 palmfuls for Kṛṣṇa. And when he went to Dwarka, he saw, oh, Kṛṣṇa's opulence. What a beautiful palace. This furniture is made up of ivory. Ivory. Top is made up of gold or gems, crystal. Everything is so, the bed sheets, the curtains, they are like pure white milk. Rukmini Satyabhama are fanning Kṛṣṇa, the goddess of fortune. And Sudama is skinny, very skinny. His veins, his bones are visible. And he has one dhoti which is torn in many places and one chadar like Shvetasarup Prabhu. But that was also torn in many places. And he's standing and he's looking at opulence. And as soon as Kṛṣṇa sees him, Sudama! Sudama, you came! Kṛṣṇa got up from the bed. He left Rukmini Satyabhama and he ran towards Sudama. Sudama, you came to meet me. He embraced Sudama. Brought him and made him sit on his bed. Sudama, sit. And Kṛṣṇa sat down, took the feet of Sudama in his own hands. Rukmini ran, got a bowl. Satyabhama ran, got rose water. And Kṛṣṇa with his own hands is washing the feet of his friend Sudama. You walked such a far distance to meet me without chappal. So many sharp stones, thorns. You came all the way from Porbandar to meet me. Kṛṣṇa started massaging and washing his feet. Oh, you must be tired. Sit. How are you? Kṛṣṇa is telling him, Sudama, do you remember our school days? Do you remember how we used to study in the ashram of Sandipani? And Sudama was thinking, when Kṛṣṇa sees me, will you recognize me? What to recognize? Kṛṣṇa is saying, you remember that day what happened we did? Like, you remember how our Gurudev talked? You remember there was Balram also? You remember our friend? Kṛṣṇa is remembering all the things from their school. And how long did the school last? Only 64 days. There are 64 kala. Each kala takes several months to learn. Like astrology is a subject, Ayurveda is a subject, Jyotish Shastra. There are different subjects in the Vedas, and to study each subject it takes several months. So the total curriculum is around 18 years. 12 to 18 years. If someone is GPA 10, they will finish it in 12 years. Some genius will finish it 12 years. Otherwise, 18 years. Kṛṣṇa finished everything in 64 days. My Guru Maharaj Radhana was telling me, 64 days Kṛṣṇa Balram finished their education from Sandipani Muni. So somebody asked, Maharaj, why 64 days also? That is not too much. So Srila Radhana Maharaj replied, that is because Sandipani Muni could not teach faster than that. Sandipani Muni was the bottleneck, not Kṛṣṇa. 64 hours and 64 days. And Kṛṣṇa is telling Sudama, Sudama, you remember how we did? They're talking. And seeing that, who is this special person Krishna is worshipping and talking with so much love, Satyabhama looked for her charmer, Rukmini looked for her charmer, and both started fanning Sudama. This was some special person. And then Krishna looks at Sudama and says, Sudama, you came after so many years. I am sure Bhabiji has not sent you empty-handed. Tell me what she has sent. Just then, Rukmini came with a golden plate with chappan bhog. Every item cooked in the royal kitchen, pure ghee. Just like today's feast. She brought for Sudama and for Krishna. And Krishna is saying, Sudama, what did you bring for me? What did Bhabi send for me? Sudama was ashamed. Krishna is eating in a golden plate, chappan bhog. How I can give him this poha that has been baked? It has been in this dirty, torn cloth for so many days. I have been walking. It is not even cooked poha. How I can give? So he said, he could not even say no, because I cannot lie to Krishna. Krishna said, what have you brought for me? What upahar you have brought? What gift you have brought for me? He could not say anything. He was just stunned looking at the opulence of Dwarka. Krishna looked at his armpit. He has hidden it there. Krishna reached out and grabbed it. He said, Bhabiji has sent this. Krishna opened it. And Sudama reached out and said, no, it is not meant to eat. Krishna, your skin is so soft. Your lips are so soft. You will eat this hard poha. Your gums will start bleeding. This is not for you. This is not meant for you. Sudama was pulling it. And Krishna said, no, Bhabi has sent. I will take. I will eat. And the bag opened and all the poha fell down on the floor. Sudama said, at least now don't eat. Now it is not edible. Krishna went to the floor. He ate one morsel. This is so good. I have never eaten such nice poha. Took second handful. Rukmini came and held Krishna's hand. She said, Swami, stop please. You have already eaten. You ate one palmful from Sudama. Now I will give everything I have to Sudama in one palmful. If you eat two palmfuls, then I will not know how to reciprocate with Sudama. So please don't eat. You have eaten one palmful, now enough. Now what I have cooked, both of you sit and eat. This is... And then Krishna told Sudama, I will conclude with this, that Sudama, when you go and you meet Bhabi, you please tell her that I remembered her. But Krishna did not mention anything that I am going to give you a gift. Krishna took a gift, but did not say I will give you a gift. So Sudama said thank you, and Sudama was so overwhelmed with Krishna's amazingly sweet hospitality that Sudama forgot to ask Krishna that I need some money. He thought I will ask Krishna for some help, but Sudama forgot. How the time went, he stayed one full day there. How the time went by, he didn't realize. And then now he is going back home, and then he realized, oh, I forgot to ask Krishna for something because I am so poor. I need to give something to my wife. But anyway, Krishna treated me with so much love. I don't need anything. I just need Krishna's love, which I got. And then he came home, and there was Dwarka Puri, and now there is Sudama Puri. Same opulence. As much opulence he saw in Dwarka, Krishna gave him. His house was gone, his wife was gone. Suddenly some maid servants came with a very nicely decorated queen. The queen came and offered pranam to Sudama. Sudama looked at himself. His body had become nice. He's covered with nice royal clothes. He said, oh Devi, what happened? He said, I don't know. This is all Krishna Pratap. This is all Krishna's glory. He has transformed everything. Now we have hundreds of servants. We have big palaces. Even the servants have palaces. Everything is wonderful. So then they increased their bhajan. When everything became comfortable, they increased their bhajan, not decreased. But then Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes a commentary here which is heart-melting. Srila Chakravarti Path says, why Krishna did not tell Sudama that I am going to give you Sudama Puri. I am going to give you palaces, servants, gold, royal clothes, good health. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says it is because Krishna was totally ashamed of himself. Sudama is giving me everything that he has. All he has is 4 palmfuls of poha. He has nothing else in his house. His pantry doesn't exist. There is nothing else. All he had, 100% he is giving me. In Bhagavad Gita, I say, Ye athamam prapadyam tam satya bhajam. I will reciprocate according to your devotion. He gave me 100%. But can I give Dwarka? Can I give my Rukmini's palace? Can I give Satyabhama's palace to Sudama? No. I am creating a palace for him. And I own the whole world. I cannot give everything to Sudama. So Sudama is giving me everything, but I cannot give everything to Sudama. Sudama is greater. What is the value of my palace that I am giving him? So Kṛṣṇa was even ashamed to tell that Sudama, I am giving you Sudama Puri. This is Kṛṣṇa's heart towards a devotee who is selfless, sincere and responsible. There is much to discuss, but I will stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Nitai Gaur. Hari Gaur. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. And if we give up bad association, and the 6 things that are healthy for bhakti, that increase our bhakti, in Nectar of Instruction, Srila Rupa Goswami says, Utsahat Nishchayat Dhairya Tattat Karma Pravartanat Sangat Tyagat Satovritti. Satovritti means following the footsteps of the saintly devotees, and Sangat Tyagat means give up bad association. So to develop sincerity, we have to give up the association of materialistic people and we have to associate with sincere devotees. Okay? Hare Krishna. Yes, ma'am.
I read one verse today, 11:25. It says the same thing, that we have to be in devotional service. And then of course Kṛṣṇa devotees are friends with everyone because they don't have enemies. Like you said, we have to behave intelligent. But what if you live in a place, like I come from Mississippi, yes, you're not surrounded by devotees. How do you deal with that? Because you're always surrounded by obviously materialistic people. How do we carry ourselves?
Mataji said she read in Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter, Mad karma krit mad paramo mad bhakta sangha varjita nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yah samameti partava. That Kṛṣṇa is saying we should associate with devotees and we should give up materialistic association. But if one lives in a place where there is no devotee association, like Mataji does, then how do we associate with devotees? Kṛṣṇa bada dayama. हाँ प्रभु जी.
Read Kṛṣṇa book. That's what he says.
Yes, Kṛṣṇa bada dayama. Kṛṣṇa is very merciful. Hey Kṛṣṇa Karuna Sindhu. Kṛṣṇa is an ocean of mercy. And Kṛṣṇa and devotee association is available even virtually. So there are Zoom classes, there are lectures on YouTube, and once you start associating with devotees virtually, then Kṛṣṇa will give you opportunities to associate face to face like this with devotees, where you can come here and attend Sunday feast. So whenever possible you come in person, but every day we should have devotee association. So if there are no devotees around you where you stay, then get it on online, on Zoom classes or YouTube, ISKCON Desire Tree. You get association online. Even that is association. So therefore, Yena Kena Prakarena, Mana Kṛṣṇa Nivesha. Rupa Goswami says that somehow or the other we should fix our mind on Kṛṣṇa. So,
I'm trying to change. I've come to 3 rounds now. Now this Ekadashi will come on in weeks more. But I'm very disappointed because whenever I chant, my mind is not there. My mind goes. I started doing it morning 4 a.m. because they said that's the best time.
yes.
But still my mind is not there. It just goes everywhere but on Kṛṣṇa.
You know Jai Shri Radha Mataji? Mataji, just raise your hand. You connect with Jai Shri Radha Mataji. She will give you a link. We have our Zoom call for chanting every morning at 4 a.m. So you join us, keep your video on. So it's like we are sitting in a temple, virtual temple. We can see each other and you chant with us every morning. Association, company gives us strength. Correct? When basketball players associate with each other, they feel like playing basketball. Correct? So when devotees come together, they feel like chanting. So you be with devotees, chant with devotees. Instead of chanting alone at home, you get onto Zoom, join us in the Zoom room and chant with us. 4 to 6:30 we chant and then we read Bhagavatam for 15 minutes and then we end before 7 o'clock we end. So you chant every morning with us.
I would love to because I was about to give up.
No! Never give up. Never give up. Okay? So you just, Kṛṣṇa will arrange. You talk to Jai Shri Radha Mataji. She will give you the Zoom link. Mataji, once more, can you raise your hand? She cannot see you.
Okay.
Mataji was always smiling. So you associate with her, you get the link from her, and every morning we chant. You come and chant with us, okay? And then there are many techniques how to improve japa, but we will discuss some other time. Some practical tips how to keep your mind on japa. Okay, but it's a struggle for everyone. For me also, you have to keep trying. Chanchala in mana Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa says in the Gita, mind is very chanchal, but abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha kriyate. By doing things that are favorable for bhakti and by giving up things that are unfavorable, we are able to focus on Kṛṣṇa. So think in your life what things are favorable for bhakti and what things are unfavorable. So you try to remove things that are unfavorable and try to cultivate things that are favorable. Then your focus on the Mahamantra as you chant will increase. Okay? Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll stop here. Srila Prabhu, you want to say something?
No, I wanted to add some points.
Please.
This is 10:81:35. Hare Krishna. Sudama, after returning home, he is discussing with his wife and he is chanting in this verse, 10th canto, 81st chapter, shloka number 35. I'll just read the translation. How Sudama felt the Lord's glories. The Lord considers even his greatest benedictions to be insignificant, while he magnifies even a small service rendered to him by his well-wishing devotee. Thus, with pleasure, the Supreme Lord accepted a single palmful of flat rice I brought. So this is the greatest transcendental quality of Kṛṣṇa. He magnifies a pure devotee's smallest contribution. And when he gives such a big benediction, but he considers it as the smallest. This is a lesson for all of us.